On to the third on the programme. Race number 3 then at Happy Valley on Wednesday night is a Class 4 contest over the 1650 up the extended mile here, headed by Amazing Luck. Drops into Class 3 for the first time, gets up from 1,000 to 1650. Ultimate Glory, the 9-year-old. Two-time course and distance winner. Casa de Forza could roll forward from barrier 4. Alfie Chan, my winner, last start winner at Sha Tin. Flame Lily, last start course and distance winner. Joe Moreira on board. Razor Quest has one here, but he's a 5-time winner at Sha Tin. And Joy Master up in class for a last start win again at Sha Tin, over the mile there. Casa de Forza, Flame Lily and Joy Master are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa.
3 last start winners in the race, as you highlighted, Andrew, and Joe Moreira rode them all. He sticks, you would believe, with Flame Lily, who's drawn 11 as opposed to 4, but the natural pace he has shown in quite a lot of his starts could get him outside of Casa de Forza, who steps up to a longer trip for the first time, second time actually, and might be the leader. Amazing Luck, Gala Night to maybe sit handy. My Winner might be posted. He can be tactically versatile, but he was so impressive coming from the back last start. So maybe good to slow, Paul?
Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it? This horse is really well rated at the moment, Magnetism. And he ran a nice second behind Flash Famous last time. Last win was off 72, and his work suggests he's not far away from another win. He goes nicely. Here is Flame Lily. Look, he's done everything since that. He's took 18 starts to win that race. But yeah, we've seen it so often that they start, once the penny drops, they can win them in a row. He goes nicely enough. Here he just got the awkward draw, but as we saw, he could get across. And I thought I'd throw this bit in of Gala Night. It was just a nice, easy piece of work. Look, they're putting the blinkers back on him. He's up in trip as well. His trial wasn't very good, but his work suggests he's maybe going better than that trial, but I didn't put him in
Do you remember his debut back in April when John Moore said he thought he was probably the better type between him and Athero?
Yes, I know.
Exactly. They played around with the headgear as well with Gala Night. Hood and the blinkers go on. All right. We'll come back to him in due course. Where are we going to start? Alberto Sana, he's in flying form. He's riding Winning Endeavour.
Yes, I got to hold up in the last 150 meters, and then after I checked, he still finished 5th. It was a great run for him. So tonight it will be a second time in Happy Valley for him. He runs once with the previous trainer, now with the new trainer. So we see. I think the track can suit him well, but we are not 100% sure to. I have to try him on the track, but I believe he can switch the track well.
The way that he was finishing off last time out too, over 1,400 metres, do you feel like 1,650 metres is going to be in his favour?
I believe he can be better because he's not the fastest horse jumping out of the gate, and what in his side is that he got a good turn of foot, so probably Happy Valley will switch him well.
6 wins overall for the season, including a double at the Valley last week, a win on Sunday at Sha Tin. I'm sure there's been some testing times for you here in Hong Kong, but are you happy the way things are going so far this season for you?
Yes, I believe I deserve this time now. Last year was a really testing time for me, and I put on the back and work it out. And yeah, as you say, when you ride the winners, you ride with more confident, and the confidence makes you ride better. And when you ride better, you ride winners, you ride better horses. So it's like a circle. And yes, I think I wish to keep going like that, and I will work it out to get this momentum keep going.
There you go, it's Alberto Sana with a winning chance as well with Winning Endeavour in our third event. One of the others, though, to take a look at some of the other chances, including Flame Lily. We just saw Winning Endeavour finishing behind My Winner, who's ridden by Joe Moreira, as you mentioned before, though. Brett, Joe rides this one, Flame Lily.
He does, and it looks like he's sticking with that. This horse, he's got to go up 6 pounds, but as Paul mentioned, they can sometimes take a while to win one, and then they can win 2. He is tactically versatile. We've seen early on in his career he could sit back, close off, but now he's racing more forward.
He is, and look, to be fair to the horse, third, second, third before that win. So the win wasn't unexpected at all, and look, he could easily do it again. I've got him in the numbers.
All right, he's one to include then for sure. What about Joy Master? Now, comes up in class. Previously in this grade, the record reads 0 from 10 in the win column.
Took third up performance and the third run in Class 5 to get the job done, but prior to that, the run behind Vital Spring was okay. Can he lift the bar now back up into this grade? That's the big question. I tend to think he's worth considering for exotics.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't leave him out of your exotics. The Happy Valley records are not good though. That's why I didn't get him in the numbers, and because there's 4 zip at the moment.
All right, so it looks on the tricky side for him. That's Joy Master. Magnetism, the last of them, we'll take a check on here. Finishing third on this occasion behind Flash Famous. So again, this Flash Famous form getting a run. Yeah,
look, he's not far away, as I said, when we did the track work. This horse, he's so well rated now. You know, his last win was off 72. He's now down to this 57 rating. He's got barrier number 2. He's a 7-year-old now, but look, I'm going to go with him. If he doesn't win this, I'll double think next time, though.
Yeah, I'm with you, Paul. I think was a Universal Go-Go ran second in that race there. I think he might be harder to beat later in the card. So I'm thinking from the draw he should get the chance here, Magnetism.
All right, but it is Winning Endeavour. Paul, who's the favourite?
Yeah, no, we heard from Alberto there, gives him a good chance. But I'm going to go with Magnetism on top, just so well rated at the moment. He'll get his opportunity. And I do like Universal Go-Go later on, so hopefully he'll frank that form. Amazing Luck. Now, he's run third in Class 3 before. He'll be second up. He comes into this race. He's been downgraded. Zach Purden aboard. Flame Lily, we saw that win from him. And for fourth, tossed up between a few, but ended up with the Casa de Forza. He does get that £10 claim and has a good draw. 5184.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see whether he can run the trip with that claim, as you mentioned, Paul, Casa de Forza. I went with Magnetism as well. I think he'll probably sit 3 back the fence and can get a good crack at them in the stretch with the A course in use, peel to the middle, and potentially run over Flame Lily. Winning Endeavour might sit behind the pair and run them both over. I thought the winner would come from one of those 3, and I put in my winner for fourth because he obviously put in a really good effort coming from a fairway back last start, but he's got a horror draw here. So 5, 8, 3 and 6.
All right, 1 and 3. Mike Quinella there. Amazing Luck down in class, up in trip. Zach Purden from barrier 5. That'll do in the third event, which is the first leg of the 6-up. As well. Next up for us is race number 4, which is the first leg of a monster triple trio.